Let's eat this pasta. You don't have to. But don't bag me for pasta when you just begged me for pasta. I said, oh, it's because I do videos. I work hard. And I work on everything. And then you say, oh, we don't. Well, then you don't get any pasta. And that constitutes harassment. So then people forget about it. I left this overnight. I got this last night and then I heated it up. This is some good. Some good pasta. I'm smart. I buy the additional pasta. I get the family size. If I don't want to go outside, I'll do the pizza at family size. I used to walk everywhere. You don't even know me. Southampton, I used to walk to the post office every day to get what I needed from the post. Teaswater, I even walked, even though I had a bike and all that. London, I used to walk from everywhere. Toronto, walk. Brampton, walk. So don't say I never suffered and didn't walk. I walked in minus 40 for like 4 winters. Okay. And then I got robbed for my vehicles. And now I finally got a vehicle again. And then my bike's in the shop and I'm just working my way up again. Who do you think you are to talk to me when I'm the hardest working one when it comes to generating money? You have to invest. Okay, you're a police officer. You're making a certain amount of money. You're wondering, what can I do like this guy, this whatever, you don't mind me. My suggestion is invest into stock. Invest into nutrition. Start stocking your shelves with your spaghetti sauces and da-da-da. It'll save money. Just do that kind of stuff. Start stocking stuff up. It doesn't just mean invest into stocks, but invest into your cabinets and all that, like your spices and your this. Then you won't have to go to the restaurant as much. You make it and you'll always have a nice balanced meal at home. Get a Keurig so you're having coffee. Make it like only a very special event to go to Tim Hortons or whatever. Identify, even cutting down your nutrition. Actually, most of the police officers are fairly good on nutrition. It's me that's really pretty bad, but nutrition's one. Work on new investments. One thing that I did is like I learned a long time ago is you just finished your job, and I'm sure many of the officers, many people know. And this goes for any employee or person that works. You finish your job, you go home. Work doesn't just necessarily end there. I mean, my recommendation is to take like maybe 2 hours off, take a nice hot shower, a nice hot bath, see your family, relax, slow her down, and then get into some other new job. Hey, you could be a police officer by day and go work at the convenience store at night. That's the one thing. Ontario, they want all this stuff, but they won't do the 24 hours restaurants. That's another job. You could be a police officer and then you could be working at McDonald's 24 hours. And now you're one of the richest people in your whole community because you're a police officer and you work at McDonald's. That's how it is. Then at least you feel like a good person. But then they say, Tom, they get $60,000 a year, $65,000 a year. They got everything credited to them. They got a great job. They need their rest because they got to be doing their policing. All that. Uttering? Wouldn't that be considered uttering threats? I didn't say anything. I said, no, you're not. Oh, no, I said, I bet it wouldn't. And then you said, you're dead. That's uttering threats. Because I just don't see it happening. Because I never did anything bad, anything against the law. It's happened before, eh? And I never understood the process of getting false accusations dropped. But I guess this is how you do it, you know? They watch the videos and God watches it. And if you're not under arrest, then they're not processing charges against you, so you don't have to worry. Because you haven't done anything, so that's how you get charges dropped. It's like you really didn't do anything wrong that they accused you maybe at one point. You just moved on because that's what you're doing anyway. And then maybe you hear some more accusations to do with that occurrence, but there was no occurrence. Or there may have been an occurrence, but it's not valid to even get a charge because I've been charged and I've went through the court process when I believe that I should have went through the process. But this is ultimate fraud. Okay? And I just can't go for ultimate fraud. Hey, I got to eat. I haven't had a spaghetti dinner, and look who I got to have make it. Why? Because I was so tired. I my blood sugar was horrible. I couldn't even hardly make it. Okay, hardly. To be able to sit, slow down, go to Giant Tiger or grocery store, pick up rotini, pick up ground beef, pick up this. So I paid the little extra money and had them make it. Which I have to do every once in a while. What I have to do every once in a while. And then I finally can go and grab it. If you think it's like that, then you're guilty of handicap abuse. Just because you're a police officer doesn't mean you can get away with any crimes, doesn't mean you have any more than anybody. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you can just kill people and take their stuff. That's what the ranking up, rookie, constable, sergeant. When you're a new constable, you're not going to have all the cool stuff even a citizen has. You're a new police officer. You're just on the job, bud. Then as you work your way up, you become like an experienced constable, and you might have more stuff because you have more money, because you got more paychecks. You actually made it years, 60,000 a year, 60,000 a year, 60,000 a year, and saved it, because that's what I did. Every year I smart, didn't get in trouble, don't drink alcohol, shit like that. Only one occasion in 28 years, Phil Thompson, that's the contrary to my character that's somewhat a lie and try to make it look like. I got assaulted, I get picked on, I'm the vulnerable adult, and everybody knows it. So then they want to talk war, and they want to talk all this, and they want to talk Holocaust, because that's what they're doing. So that's illegal. We're talking Nuremberg. And then they want to try to say I'm the German, that I'm the complete atrocity. They're the ones trying to enslave me. Actually, I'm related to Anne Frank. I'm related to Anne Frank. My life is like Anne Frank. That's completely illegal. We're supposed to have the Nuremberg trials. Why in the fuck am I Anne Frank?